Good morning, one and all.
Good morning.
We're back online this Sunday, so it's a pleasure to greet you folks at home. The only announcement I really have, which is new, we have some regular ones in the bulletin you can look at in case you said, oh, I forgot about that. But the only new announcement I have is on Sunday, September the 28th at 2 p.m. I know you might have trouble seeing this, but I'll have the flyer, the poster available a little bit later. Bliss Four Corners Congregational Church is hosting the film Torchbearer. The Duck commander, Phil Robertson, makes a compelling argument on the absurdity of life without God, featuring real-life footage from events throughout history and leading up to the modern-day crisis of radical Islam terrorism. Phil personally guides us through a journey that includes Athens, Greece, Rome, Italy, Paris, France, and even the notorious Nazi death camp of World War II, Auschwitz. With a biblical perspective, Phil covers events ranging from the creation of the atomic bomb, the impact of the Holocaust, and the civil rights movement. He uses these events to illustrate that God is the only meaningful anchor to a civilized society and human freedom. He calls on all of us to turn to God. 94 minutes. I don't see any price on this. I'm pretty sure it's free to the public. Next Sunday, 2 p.m. at Bliss.
He had just passed away,
Oh, the Duck commander?
The father,
Phil
Phil Robertson.
Robertson? Okay, well, I'm supposing the film was finished before that. But yes, that's a good update. Thank you very much. Didn't know that. But again, 2 o'clock next Sunday at Bliss Four Corners. Any other announcements, any other news updates you'd like to share at this time? Then Star, our prelude. Well, this morning we're continuing looking at a brief glimpse of eternity, and we're looking at the pivotal event in eternity, the event where Jesus led those from Sheol, from the center of the earth, up to heaven. But there are a lot of mysteries, let's say, or a lot of questions. If you ever research these passages, you'll find a range of interpretations. I'm just trying to lift up those things that confirm one another, that don't contradict one another, because there's a lot of stuff out there. It's pretty amazing. But in Matthew 12, starting in verse 38, on page 1516, if you want to follow along, page 1516, Matthew 12:38, top of the far left-hand column. Then some of the Pharisees and teachers of the law said to him, "Teacher, we want to see a miraculous sign from you." He answered, "A wicked and adulterous generation asks for a miraculous sign, but none will be given it except the sign of the prophet Jonah. For as Jonah was 3 days and 3 nights in the belly of a huge fish, so the Son of Man will be 3 days and 3 nights in the heart of the earth. Now that sounds pretty straightforward, except people have been asking, wait, where do the 3 days and 3 nights come from? You know, you have Good Friday, where Jesus was crucified and where he died near the end of the day. Then you have Holy Saturday. And then you have Sunday, where he was resurrected early in the morning. That doesn't equal 3 whole days. That doesn't equal 72 hours. So how are they saying 3 days and 3 nights? Well, there's a few things to consider. First, the Jewish day starts at sundown. So when the Last Supper begins, that's in Friday, and it lasts through Gethsemane and the trials and his death, his crucifixion. That lasts until Friday near the end. And that's when he dies, and that's when he's buried. So he's buried, he's in the tomb a little bit during Friday. All day Saturday, he's in the tomb from sundown to sundown. And then he's resurrected on Sunday, early in the morning, which is part of a day. But a few things to consider. First, the Jewish day starts and ends at sundown. So when they start the Last Supper, that's the beginning of Friday. And that lasts until his death on the cross. And then Saturday starts and ends on sundown. And then he's raised Sunday morning, the third day. Also, the Jewish people, you don't have to have a full day to be the first day, second day, or third day. Friday is the first day. He's in the tomb, maybe an hour, but it's still the first day. Saturday is the second day, and then Sunday becomes the third day. So when you look at it closely, you see that it fits perfectly. There should be no confusion. Only those skeptics who are nitpicking, looking for a problem, I find,